During October, Goodyear put the spotlight on young driver education. As the government proposed radical changes to the way youngsters learn to drive, such as introducing graduated licences, a ban on nighttime driving, and an increase to the legal driving age, Goodyear put the focus onto how we can educate our youngsters from an earlier age instead of restricting them. This was all part of an ongoing campaign across the past 18 months, which teaches 11 to 17-year-olds about the importance of the highway code and road safety. Goodyear championed a range of activities to highlight this important topic, including taking their driving academy into schools across the UK to educate on driver safety, as well as discussing the subject of young driver education with teens, parents, and with famous Paralympic gold medalist Josie Pearson MBE.
In a split second, the whole course of my life was changed by a car accident that broke my neck and left me paralysed from the chest down. Road crashes are unfortunately the single biggest killer of young people in the UK. The actions of individual drivers cut through not only the victims, but their families too, and is a huge burden to the whole society. Goodyear's Driving Academy is a fantastic way to show you all firsthand the importance of how and why to drive safely.
The Driving Academy is an online tool which teaches youngsters in the classroom environment about the highway code and UK road rules. It also introduces a practical element and puts them behind the wheel in their school playground with a fully trained ABI instructor who shows them the basics of driving, including manoeuvres, mirrors, braking and basic clutch work. Thousands of youngsters across the country have enjoyed and learnt from the Driving Academy programme so far.
I got out today a lot of experience on driving, but I also learned more about the highway code and road safety and how to be safe on the road.
I think about this, it'll help me be a safer driver and it'll help me be road safe.
I think it's good to drive from a young age because when you're older it'll be easier to drive and it'll be safer.
I think everybody should do this because it helps towards the future. It helps us at a young age understand how to drive properly and how to do everything that comes with driving. So,
our youngsters don't want to be restricted when it comes to driving. They want to be given opportunities to grow and be educated better from an earlier age so that they are well prepared when they get behind the wheel.
I just think it'd be a bit of a waste of time learning it all, because how much we have to go through to pass the test, then not being able to use a lot of it, because then by the time you're 24, because you've not been able to do it, you won't be used to doing it.
I think that tests and some questions should be done before you actually start driving. So, say something like the young driver made compulsory, so you actually start learning to drive while you're not on the road, so it's not as much of a danger to other drivers.
When you're at school at a younger age, they should do theory work as well as doing driving simulation. So it's not exactly driving, but it's a kind of experience. So when you get behind the wheel, you feel like you've learned how to drive before, but since you haven't sat in a car, but you have that experience that you've actually drove something, so it'll just make it that little bit easier.
As you can see, the Goodyear Driving Academy has been well received in schools and has stemmed some provoking comments about being taught driver education from an earlier age. If you or your school would like to get involved with the Driving Academy, please go to drivingacademy.goodyear.com.